Hi guys, welcome back to Zelda, and I almost started the recording without my shield being out, but then I had to drop it at the last second, but hey, whatever. Anyway, yeah, the reason I haven't been doing this in a while, blah blah blah, I don't care, is because I've been working on my top 10 list of anime, dubbed and original anime, which are both up, so I recommend you go check it out, especially the anime, because the dubbed anime I just put through together in like an afternoon, but like the other list I did like put a lot of work into. But anyway, I want to know what's past this door. It looks important. But anyway, yes, let's just return to Zelda. Did it work? Okay, good, because I was about to say, if it didn't work, I'd be like, damn it. Oh yeah, you have to do another 15 dungeons. Ooh, what is this? I was playing Tetris with itself, but playing Tetris with yourself kind of sounds vaguely dirty, I don't know. And that whole thing was just a fancy goddess cube. Single one. No, it's some magical thingy of magic. Well, at least it's not making us do this puzzle. You gonna be good? Ooh, it made its eye thing, or the gate thing. How big of a fancy animation do you need? Yeah, you have a bunch of scribblies too. Anything else you want to do? Oh, you want to light up? Oh, you want to glow? That's so? Is that it? We good here? Do not fear it. This is what not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. ITV's facing not right way. Standing before you is the path that transcends the flow of time. It is the portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now awaits. Isn't this like the earliest in the time zone? Why are we going back even further? Go bravely, Link. If everything as expected, reaction with Zelda you fought so hard for it lies beyond the gate. I want to backflip into the gate. That backflip in it's gonna be a cutscene. Come on, I want backflip in the gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? What? Nah, forget about it. Okay. I like the way he walks. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?" What up? I'm good. Now we get to backflip into the portal. Oh, it's gotta be a cutscene, isn't it? I still think people were BSing me, and people in the game were BSing me when they said I would soon get the best shield in the game. Because that was a while ago. I don't know if I missed it. I don't know if that's something you could miss, but whatever. If I did, I'm probably sounding like a complete jackass. Okay, I thought you'd just jump through it and go, not to just run through it. Now, I had a weird dream where I was just like quickly start playing the game before Look at this. Where I was quickly playing the game before starting the recording, and I bust open a pot and I found Oko from Twilight Princess. Like, oh my gosh, Oko's in this game. I should have recorded this. And I freaked out. And then I'm pretty sure it was a dream. I don't know. I think I was in a different area. Unless... yeah. Okay, that definitely was a dream. Okay, sometimes I have a bit trouble figuring out what's a dream and what's not a dream. Okay, don't make fun of me. This looks like the exact same place but in the past, and how you want to talk to me. At last, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will become known as the Sealed Temple somewhere in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the orc outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You'll have many questions, but for now you must proceed. You'll have many questions, but for now you must proceed back to the great doors that lie behind you. It is there the person who risked your life and blood to defend waits for you. Okay, let's go. I don't know why I pulled out my bow. Zelda! Hi, Zelda! You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. She explodes. Bang! I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home to a distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during battle between the goddess and the demon king, known as demise, had not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to all be too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise a massive army of monsters for war. What is that? I have not seen the word before. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both of them and the Triforce to the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home for our people. In time it came to be known as Skyloft. Well, isn't that guy there? After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was in prison, it became clear that the sealed would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. Things like... First she created Fi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul into a body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For the supreme power of the Triforce was created. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the gods gave up on her divine powers and her immortal form. You probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The story. Bro. The day of the ceremony, Gariam's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sacred grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. Is that the same person that was in this temple before, the old lady, and whatever? I could just be full of crap. Set out to pray at the goddess statues located at each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. ... All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. Goddamn. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago and kept it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see how that this is my purpose. Still moving her mouth. Link, the goddess created Fee and the Great Blade. She's a part for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in your time, you've already driven him back to the prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. Oh, the big giant monster guy? With the feet? With the feet and the big hands and the mouth and the... He looks ridiculous. Whatever. What the hell is with Link's feet? What the... That just looks weird to me. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving diverse puzzles and traps. You gained power by homing and tempering both yourself and your sport. Look at his face, and by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that these qualifiers reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind of our time. You can claim the Triforce. The entirety of the Triforce, so that one person couldn't do it, even though the NES games just said after that. And I think the Super Nintendo, I don't know. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships, and this video is going long, but whatever, I want to get this end of journey following your quest to reach the place. Along with your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage. For this I shall bless you, sword, with the goddess's power. May it give you the sword and the strength to drive back the abominations that threaten this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are a hero legend, that within you dwells sacred power. This is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link, draw your sword. Oh damn, dude! The goddess blessed your blade, and the master sword has at last achieved its ultimate form! The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can attain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unremarkable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind can never use its power. Somehow I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of this land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself. So that you could wield the supreme power. So Hylia, so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. Cool. He still has a weird expression on his face. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance, and I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. Well, you know, it brought us a bunch of fun, and it gave me the arrow. Oh my gosh! With me the bow. But yes, it gave me a single arrow. No, it gave me the bow. But anyway. All that may be well intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. I'm prepared to pay for the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seals hold, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Okay, have fun. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of these things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy, just spending my days hanging around with you and Skyloff. I wanted that feeling to last forever. No, you can't sleep forever. Bed sores hurt. Well, it's true that I am highly overborn. I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. And I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there would be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up! So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepy head. Ever since we were kids, I'll always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. So this time, when all this is over, will you come to wake me up? Of course, I promise I will. Well, this is a pretty important decision. I'm gonna need a break in the video to decide. Till later.